After the rich man lost his wealth, he lost his marriage as well. When the fraudsters came promising quick restoration, his wife warned him with tears, "Do not give in to them. Let us return to church and seek God." But pride still ruled his heart. He refused. Again she pleaded, and again he refused. At last, with sorrow heavier than her bags, his wife left him. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. Proverbs 16:18. He moved into a poor house, small, quiet, forgotten. At night, silence screamed louder than hunger. He would sit on his wooden bed, place his right hand on his cheek, bow his head, and cry like a child. "If I had known," he whispered through tears, "I should have listened. I should have listened. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes." Psalm 119-71. He traveled to his uncles and family, begging them to help him apologize to his wife. They went, pleaded, explained, but she refused to return. Still, he did not stop. He went to her family, humbled himself, and asked them to beg her on his behalf. She came out, looked at him, and poured water on him, soaking him before everyone. He said nothing. He did not lift his hand. He did not answer anger with anger. A soft answer turneth away wrath. Proverbs 15:1. Soaked and ashamed, he returned home. That same evening he went to church, not to complain, but to pray. "Lord," he said, "forgive me. Heal her heart. Give me patience. I will not be angry because a broken heart needs time. Be the kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you." Ephesians 4:32. From that day forward he became gentle with everyone, especially in church. There was an elderly woman in the church about 70 years old. He visited her often. He fetched water for her. He ran errands. He never asked for anything in return. Pure religion and undefiled before God. Is this to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction? James 1:27. One day the woman's son returned from abroad. He asked, "Mother, who's been helping you all this time?" She answered, "A man from my church." The son went to church with her and met the man, now 48 years old, humble, quiet, changed. Deeply moved, the son placed $200,000 in his hands and said, "Start again." The man returned to his former business, but started small. Slowly the business grew. It became great again, but this time without pride. He refused to remarry. "My wife is still alive," he said. "I will wait. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up." James 4:10. After 10 years his wife returned. Her anger had died off. Prayer with time had healed what words could not. When he saw her, he cried. He received her without accusation, without bitterness. Love suffereth long and is kind, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. He said only this. God said we should always forgive. Matthew 18:21-22 says, "Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Jesus saith, until 70 times 7. When the man accepted his wife back after 10 long years, the world did not rejoice with him. Friends whispered behind closed doors. Church members smiled in public, but laughed in secret. Family members shook their heads. Even his office staff mocked him openly. She returned because the money has come back, they said. He is weak. He has no pride. He has disgraced himself. 1 Corinthians 2:14 say, The natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, neither can he know them. But the man did not argue. He did not explain himself to men. When one close friend confronted him, he answered quietly, I did not receive her because of anything. I received her because Jesus Christ received me when I was worse. Colossians 3:13 says, Forbearing one another and forgiving one another, even as Christ forgave you, so also do they. He understood something they did not. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is obedience. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you. Rejoice, and be exceeding glad. Matthew 5:11-12. Time passed. Peace returned to their home, slowly, carefully. One morning the woman felt strange. She went to the hospital for tests. When the doctor returned, he smiled and said, Madam, you are pregnant. For a moment she could not speak. Then joy flooded her heart like a river. Tears fell, not of pain, but of gratitude. For this child I prayed, and the Lord hath given me my petition. 1 Samuel 1:27. She hurried home and told her husband. He froze. Then his eyes filled with tears. They held each other and rejoiced together, laughing and crying at the same time. He maketh the barren woman to keep house, and to be a joyful mother of children. Psalm 113:9. That night they knelt and thanked God, not for wealth, not for reputation, but for restoration. People thought forgiveness would reduce him, but heaven saw it differently. Forgiveness opened a door money could not open. It healed a marriage. It silenced old accusations. It released life where there had been barrenness. Luke 6:37-38 say, Forgive, and thee shall be forgiven. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Forgiveness changed his story from survival to legacy. Forgiveness broke the barrens of his wife and make her fruitful. Many mocked him, but God honored him. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Psalm 126:1. Forgiveness opened a strange door, a door called new life. One evening they were preparing for Bible study. The wife, with her 9 months' pregnancy, was about to enter the car when suddenly she stopped. Pain gripped her body. Her face changed. It is time, she whispered. They entered into the car immediately, because he believed in his pastor. 2 Chronicles 20:20 says, Believe in the Lord your God, so shall ye be established. Believe his prophets, so shall they prosper. The pastor prayed for them over the phone. By God's mercy, she delivered safely. No complications. No sorrow. Joy filled the hospital. Joy entered their home. Joy overflowed in the church as the husband made phone calls announcing the good news. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Psalm 30:5. Increase. They later had a second child, and with it came greater increase. Their finances multiplied. Their influence grew. Their testimony became undeniable. He gave forgiveness, and God gave him children in place of barrenness. And it all traced back to one decision: forgiveness. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Luke 6:38. Unforgiveness is heavy. It poisons prayers. It blocks joy. It delays destiny. And when you stand praying, forgive. that your Father also, which is in heaven, may forgive you. Mark 11:25. Unforgiveness keeps people emotionally imprisoned, even when the prison door is open, lest any root of bitterness springing up trouble you, and thereby many be defiled. Hebrews 12:15. To couples, do not let pride destroy what forgiveness can heal. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Ephesians 4:26. To singles, learn forgiveness early before getting into marriage. It will save your future home. Above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves. 1 Peter 4:8. Forgiveness does not change the past, but it releases the future. This man lost everything through pride, but regained more than he ever imagined through forgiveness. Behold, I make all things new. Revelation 21:5. This story is not just about one man. It is about us. It is about how pride destroys, how unforgiveness delays destiny, and how obedience to Christ restores what seemed lost forever. Forgiveness saved his home. Forgiveness opened strange doors. Forgiveness turned mockery into testimony. What the enemy meant for evil, God meant for good. Genesis 50:20. A message to every home. Broken homes do not begin with hatred. They begin with unresolved offenses. If forgiveness could heal this marriage, it can heal yours. With God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. A personal appeal. My dear reader, please subscribe to my world, like and share our videos. Let us change lives together. Let us restore hope. Let us prevent broken homes before they break. This is more than a story. It is a mission. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. Revelation 12:11. Choose forgiveness. Choose humility. Choose love, because a forgiving heart builds homes, but pride tears them down. Now abideth faith, hope, love, these three. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13.